So, my product is Big Easy Cookies. Um, they are an indulgent cookie that is full of what people love, which is chocolate, nuts, coconut, and candies. The target audience are adults ages 18 to 55. They really like sweets and want a special treat. They are slightly skewed towards women, and these women have a fun party attitude and they live for today. Our competitors are Dove. Um, the message that we want to communicate is I will buy Big Easy cookies because if I'm going to eat all those extra calories, I want them to taste fantastic. 10 words that reflect our brand: American, New Orleans, rich, chocolate, fun, indulgent, yummy, big, dessert, and spontaneous. Big Easy cookies are like a Mardi Gras party for your mouth and for people who want a truly indulgent treat. The word art that I created was with the 10 words that describe the brand, and I just used a bunch of different fonts and colors, mainly New Orleans colors, but fonts that matched. The sample audience, our first one is Alexis Parks. She is 23, Hispanic, female. She's an artist and she enjoys going out with friends and trying new things. She stays in New Orleans. She's very spontaneous and she loves sweet treats. Our second customer is Jane Doe. She's 55, American. She's a nurse. She enjoys going out with her friends and getting drinks. She loves to party. She gets along with anybody. She also stays in New Orleans. She likes to try new things and buys cookies just because, and she loves sweet treats and chocolates. Our third customer is Molly Mason. She is 30 and American. She's a DJ. She loves meeting people and trying new things whenever she isn't at a party being a DJ. She loves fun music. She also stays in New Orleans. She loves party people and party food, especially sweets, and loves cookies, in particular chocolate chip. Our fourth customer is Justin Harris. They are 25. They don't identify as male or female. They are American. They are a fashion designer, and they love to design clothes and attend parties. They love sweets and trying new things. They also stay in New Orleans, and they love meeting new people, and they like to make new friends. They have a party addiction, and they love sweets and cookies. This is my inspiration. I can't really say much about it except it was cookies and monsters and mouths eating cookies and Mardi Gras masks. But this is what I use to create my sketches. These are my competitors' logos. We have Dove Chocolate, Chips Ahoy, Kinder, Trader Joe's, Maxine's Heavenly, and Grandma's Baked Cookies. There's nothing really wrong with most of these logos. They are very strong. They have a good color scheme. In particular, I love the Chips Ahoy and Dove. But, yeah. These are my display fonts. I ended up going with Alta California. And the reason why I did it is because it's a very spontaneous text. If I wouldn't have went with it, I would have went with Atocha Caps or a Sear Bat. I think that's what it's called. But these were all just very fun and crazy fonts that you could still see. These are my info level fonts. We have Open Sans, PT Sans Narrow, and ITC. I went with Open Sans because it looks the easiest to see and it's also very neat. I don't remember changing much into this font, but I think I did at some point. These are my sketches that I came up with. As you can see, the mouth eating the cookie, the monster, the cookies, the flower cookie, the mask. Exactly what was on my inspiration page, pretty much. Let's see what else. My favorite out of these was number 1 and number 8. I pretty much combined it. And also number 5 and number 8. Professor Olsen told me to go more Mardi Gras, which would be like an alligator, so I went from those sketches to an alligator. And I ended up going with I believe it was this one. I do believe it was this one. If it wasn't this one, it was this one. But I can't really remember. I'm sorry, guys. Up next is my second one. I ended up going with
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Should be done by now.
I'm not. It's a 10-minute video. I ended up going with this one right here. I ended up adding beads though. And I'm sorry for his language. I don't know how to edit it out. Shh.
Oh, God. Why are you not done yet?
Because it's 10 minutes long. Okay. And then I came over here to this one. And I believe I ended up going with this one right here. I incorporated the mouth, the mask, and the cookie. And this was my final. I don't know how to edit the voice out. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, no, I ended up going with the first one. Okay, this is my logo test. I ended up doing business cards. I know that I did them wrong. It would not edit. I apologize for that. But I just played with the opacity and it made it look kind of cool, in my opinion. Professor Olsen told me to make big and easy a little bit bigger, but it did not work. This was my logo test too. I played with the opacity again and came up with this. I think it looks pretty decent. This was my logo test 3. Once again, I played with the opacity, and I also separated the mouth and the cookie from the mask for this business card, and I separated the mouth with the cookie. This one isn't really my favorite. You can't really see what it is, and I see that now. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry, guys. But at the same time, you can see. What else? This was my final logo in black and where is my beads? Hopefully you don't count off for that because those were there. This was my final. If you don't stop making noises. Sorry guys, he was making noise again. This was my final logo in color. See, the beads are there on this one. Why weren't they there on the... Whew. I went with the Alta California font again. I adjusted the letters. This is my color scheme page. I tried to stick with Mardi Gras colors. I wasn't necessarily sure what tetrad or pentagram or right complementary or left complementary was, but I went with it. And hopefully I did right. This is my business card design. I played with the opacity on this one. And I'm missing polka dots on this one. Where are they? Okay, never mind. I went with a light green and a purple, lighter than the Pantone medium, but I think it did pretty good. Let's see what else. I don't really know what else to point out in this slide, so this is my final letterhead design. I went with a lighter green, and I used my regular logo. This was my envelope design. Nothing saved from Illustrator, once again. This right here was supposed to be the same color purple. There was supposed to be a mask right here. Yeah, like that. This is my Danny package mock-up. I went with the light green for these three and the purple for this. There's my mask. I played with the opacity once again. I think it looks pretty good. This is my final color palette. This is the Pantone medium that I was telling you about. This is, why didn't that work? That didn't go through. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I promise it was there. This is frustrating. Okay. This is my package design rough. This is the first one. I went with Nutty Cookies because nuts was one of the things that the cookies had in them. Somebody told me to play with the opacity or the contrast or something right here for this so that this could be seen a little bit better. I think I did what you told me to do. I'm not necessarily sure. This was chocolate chip cookies, of course. I tried to rotate the text better and it did not work. I'm sorry, Professor Olson. I did, however, fix the logo like you told me to do on all three of them. Big Easy are bigger than cookies, and they are bolder. And you told me to watch out with this, but whenever I zoom in, I can see it perfectly, so I wasn't too much worried about it. This is coconut cookies. Logos up here, nutrition, the barcode, net weight. I ended up going with coconut theme, like always, and that's it on that one. And this is my final package design prototype. I just put all three on a table, but I will tell you which one I pick as my final. I mainly went with coconut cookies because it had more Mardi Gras colors. It looked a lot neater. Nutrition label was perfect. Barcode was perfect. Net weight was perfect. Everything was lined up. I couldn't get all of this lined up like it was supposed to be. This was the only one that there wasn't very many complaints on, so this is the one that I picked. And I believe that is it, guys. Thank you very much. Also, I apologize for any bad language that was used in this presentation because my boyfriend does not have a filter. Thank y'all very much.